Solutions to practice exam number 1. Problem number 1, definitions. Define statistics. There are a lot of different ways to define statistics. One way I like to define statistics is looking at it as a collection of methods for planning studies and experiments, obtaining data, organizing, summarizing, presenting, analyzing, interpreting, and drawing conclusions about the population based on the data. Textbook has this definition for statistics, which would also work for me. The science of statistics deals with the collection, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data. And so, by the way, statistics has multiple definitions. Another totally different definition is that statistics is a numerical characteristic of a sample. Now, that's a definition that's used for statistics in our statistics class, but I think for us in general, what I want you, or how I want you to define statistics, is statistics as a subject, and that's the collection, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data. A second problem. We have a survey, and they want us to identify which of these questions would produce qualitative data. Remember that qualitative data is non-numeric, and so if we look at age and number of movies this past year, those are examples of quantitative data. Gender and favorite actor or actress would be classified as qualitative data. Next question is asking us which of these questions can be classified as a ratio level data. So ratio level data is looking at numerical values or quantitative data that has a natural zero. So another way to look at a data that has a natural zero is to see if you can compare two pieces of data and say that one is twice as large as the other. So if you look at somebody who's 10 years old and 20 years old, you can say the 20-year-old is twice as old as the 10-year-old. And same for the number of movies seen. So that's the ratio level data. Last question is asking us which will produce continuous data. And usually when we report age, or when we report the number of movies seen this past year, we say our age is 25, or I've seen 4 movies this past year. We don't generally say that I'm 35 and a half years old, or that I've seen 3 1/4 movies this past year. So based on that, I would say that there are no examples of continuous data for this particular problem, or for this particular survey. Alright, so that's problem number 1.